Ali tubona ku Baba TV mu programu eno okungula olunaku olwaleero tulidde okulaga engeri y'oteekateekamu ensigo bire daakasangwawo okufumba emmere gye twasooka nayo kubanga n'ebindiko ebyo ebirijja okuyamba obulamu bwo n'abantu abalijja okulya. Buti kino kyengemi abasinga abasoga babyetabira Abaganda bamweta balugu kati mu lulimi lwo TD omweta otya. Ayi bino n'ebindi kubika ebyemmere njajeeta emmere ensogo badde traditional foods dendijja okuba nkulaga mu programu eno olwaleero. Edensigo de walowoozangako era nga daakubulaku emmere gye walyaku mu buto nga yakubulaku gye ndijja okuba ate nga nkulaga ogiteekateeka otya, ensigo odifunawa era migaso ki egiri mu kufumba, okutunda n'okulya emmere eno enansi. Tambula ninze osobola okuba ate nga nkulaga abakugu ab'endawulo. Now, I want to know the varieties that you have here. Some I know, some I don't know. And you will explain to us those that I don't know. At least this one is, I know these are beans.
Yes.
Bean, kanyeba. And what is this?
This one is white sorghum. This is our local variety of sorghum, which is very nutritious. We use it for preparing bread. We call it atapa. You mix with some cassava, and then it makes very good bread for eating sauce. We also grind and make porridge also from it, and it's also nutritious. So when you make it as porridge, you'll have it very well. And why we like it so much, it is drought tolerant. Does not matter, even if the rain is not adequate enough, we can still grow it, and you want to lose it completely, you'll be able to harvest something good. That's why we promote it so much. Yes, but it's also good. Even the birds like it. Even the birds like it. It is a white sorghum.
White sorghum.
Yes.
White sorghum is not common. Many people are growing the other one. Does it grow at every place?
Yes, it grows. In the whole of Teso, it grows. In the north, it grows. Even in Karamoja, it grows. Yes, I believe even the people of Western, I don't know if they have brought it, but I believe it is also grown because it does not matter, even if the rain is scarce. Because when you look at it, you can see how it is. Yes, and when it yields very highly. Yes, so it brings out to big heads, and then now when you harvest, you thresh it, and you can keep it for even 2 years without it going bad.
You can keep this for 2 years?
Yes, you can keep it for 2 years. So it is a food security crop. Yes, it's a food security crop. So for us in Teso, every household is expected to have sorghum. Yes, because even if you don't have other foods and you have sorghum, you can eat kalo with sorghum only. You can even eat only sorghum. You can make porridge out of it, and the people will be healthy.
How long does it take to grow?
It only takes 2 months and a half, and you harvest.
Only 2 months?
2 months and a half, and you harvest it. Yes. If the rain is very inadequate, you give it like 90 days, and you'll be able to harvest it. Yes.
Then, what is this?
This is millet. Now, this is our traditional way of keeping. This is made out of clay. Yes, so we keep this one, keeps it safe. Now, it usually has a cover which is also made out of clay. So when you cover it, the weevils cannot attack it. Then also for it stays. You can't find it spoiled. You can keep it for 2-3 years in your granary. When it is like this, as you can see, you see that is our traditional thing for granary, for keeping them. And when you keep it for a longer season. So at least for you to be secure in your household, you need the sorghum, you need the millet, you need the cassava, you need the granules. Yes.
And this?
These ones are seeds. These ones are seeds of malakwan. Malakwan is the hibiscus, the green one. We eat the leaves. It has a sour taste. But for us in our work, we have decided to do research on how to improve on the taste of malakwang so that people of pressure can also eat, people of ulcers can also eat. So we have decided that you boil malakwang, then when you're about to paste, you add little soda ash. And the soda ash is just right in front there. When
So
you
this is
add,
malakwang.
it neutralizes the bitterness. Yes, then the paste makes it sweet.
It is bitter.
Yes, it has a bitter taste, but we have improved on how to prepare it.
Okay.
Yes, we mix it with a little soda ash, and then you paste it, and the bitterness will be neutralized.
Somebody who doesn't have appetite will eat malakwanga leaves.
Yes, if you don't have appetite, this malakwang can give you appetite. Then for the breastfeeding mothers, if you don't have enough milk, you cook this malakwang. You can even eat without paste. Then you just boil it, and then you eat it. And when you eat, you will be able to produce enough milk. It stimulates the cells of the body that are responsible for milk production to produce more milk for you. But it also gives you energy. It's an energy-giving food and vitamins. So it is a very good one. When you eat, you will have even good sides and abuse on your immunity.
How are you managing to keep all these varieties of food crops? Because it is scarce now to get these seeds. How are you managing to keep the seeds and grow the traditional crops?
Like you see here, for us we have restored the concept of seed banking, keeping seed as a community. So we have a community seed bank in Soroti, in Adamasco. And now what we do, during harvest, you select good seed. For example, you see this sugar. You select these big ones. The ones which are healthy, with the healthy seed. A healthy seed is the one which is not infested with any pest. It is big in size and looks good. So these ones, you select the good ones and you put them aside. Then we keep them. Now like this one, if you are to keep the sorghum, you don't thresh. You keep it like this. If you are to keep the millet, for it to stay for long, you keep it like this. Yes, and now we keep them with the granary. You see the other side, we have a granary the other side. We keep it, and then some groundnuts, we also sort them. That's why you see we have different varieties. We have the local varieties. We have even the landrace, goromoid, and then for pumpkins, we keep twice. You dry the seeds, but sometimes you can keep the pumpkin itself. You don't break off the upper handle.
What is that?
This is meat, dried smoked meat. So you can keep it here with this ash like this. Now when you want to cook, you just come and pick. You cut what you want.
Now
keep it back.
what is this?
This is soda ash, which we call in our language abalang. It is used for preparing a gobe, the cowpeas leaves. And then when you're cooking this meat, you boil it and then you pour the liquid of this one. So we do like filtration.
What is this?
This is the liquid of this ash. This ash is made out of amarantha. It is also made out of the husks of simsim. And then we mix them together. The different types of amarantha, different species, we put them together. There is a local one we call aquata. Aquata is the one we use to make it. It has its thorns. It is very nutritious. This soda ash helps to give minerals to the body, and it helps to preserve the food, not to go bad, not to allow it to.
So you can keep this meat here for how long?
For a whole year you can keep it.
The meat here?
Yes, you just smoke it well, and you will keep it. Every time you want to cook, you go to your storage, you pick it from here, you cut what you want to cook, you put it back. You put it back here in the ash. Then it stays there. Even fish, you can keep it there. Yes, and it will not go bad.
So when you slaughter your goat and you want to eat,
You want to eat it slowly. You smoke. That is how the traditional people were doing also in Teso. In that you don't wait to buy meat when it is fresh and go and cook like we do today. Those things of diabetes, those things of brucellosis, those things of cancer, they were not there because of the way they were keeping their food. Got in the local language. I don't know how they call it in English, but it is very good for people who have ania. If you have ania, you roast it or boil it, then you peel off, then you eat it. You keep eating it. Before you know it, ania is gone.
Asiro.
Yes. It is very serious and true. This is very good. And it is very easy to grow. You just need to have a smaller tree or a big one. Then you plant. You just cut small like this. Then you plant down. And then it germinates. It is a climbing plant. So then when it is bringing its fruits, they just hang like mangoes, like matunda, like passion fruits. They hang like passion fruits.
Yes. Local language to get a masoma.
For us, we call it our goat.
Now, are these types?
This is a local old pumpkin. We call it odere.
Onere? Odere.
Yes. It has a hard one, so when you cook it, you cannot peel. You just have to get like another stick or a spoon. Then you just scoop it as you eat, and it's very sweet. And it is leaves. We use it for sauce. You pick the leaves, you slice them, you boil, and you paste and eat. You can also eat with only tomatoes.
You told me when you are keeping seeds.
Yes, you can eat with this. This one I cannot
You don't open it.
No, you don't open. If you want to keep, you don't open it. You keep it with its seeds, and you know the seeds have iron. They are good. Those are the seeds. So there. It's for this one.
What is how is the market for this traditional foods?
The market for these traditional foods, first of all, the people who buy them are mostly the elderly people. But the youth, they don't appreciate because they don't understand the value of this indigenous food. They don't even know that this is like this pumpkin. The whole of it is food. The seeds is food, the flesh is food, the leaves are food. But you find that because the youth, the current generation, do not know the benefit, they don't eat. They want Rolex. They want chips. Yes, but this one is more nutritious and this is more sustainable.
Isn't it affecting you as you, the producers? The youths are the men, but they are not buying.
It affects, especially again in the rural areas, and also when you come to the city here. Very few people who know the value are the ones who buy. It is the reason as why we are organizing always these exhibitions, so that people get to know the value of eating this food. Because this one, you can even make porridge out of it. It's flesh.
Out of this?
Yes, the flesh of it, and it's nice. So, what is important is people need to be taught the nutritional value, the medicinal value, and also how to prepare. So I think we need to scale up also the cooking demonstration so that people know how to cook this food.
Bana tulijja kusabulo abantu abakozesanga ku olubengo era lunono olubengo.
This one.
Now, where do you get these stones? These
stones you get them from the rock.
You mend them or they are like this one?
No, you just make it. You find it is a rock, so there are those people who know how to quarry them, and then they prepare it with another stone to make it flat, and then you make it easy grinding one. So it helps us for grinding our millet. So we do like this.
Now, if you are making a big meal for many people.
No, if you are making for a big meal for many people, you have to prepare early. You don't wait for time of cooking. You prepare it early. Yes, you prepare early. So when you prepare it early, then you can be able to have what is enough. So you grind and then you keep in a pot. Yeah? You keep them in the pot. You don't grind the time of cooking. So this is how you do. So as you're grinding, so you can be singing your song.
So you don't take to the machine?
Taking to the machine is there. because now people are saying that it's modernization. People are now modernized. So they want to take it. They want to take it to the what? To the grinding machines. But you see, when you take the machine, with the time, you end up with it this metal, because there is wear and tear of those machines. And yet this one, it doesn't. It just stays like this. You see?
I used to see people doing this, and I could sympathize with them because you get tired. You do this today, tomorrow, the other day.
You don't do every day. You just prepare what's enough. So you can decide that today I want to grind like 1 basin. Then you put in the pot, the one you have finished. Yes.
So it is fine.
Yes. So before you grind, you make sure you first put it in the sun so that it dries very well.
The other one,
yes, the seeds, the millet.
What challenges are you facing, and you feel like you need to be supported so that these traditional foods don't phase out in the time to come?
First of all, keeping this traditional food. One of the major thing, first of all, because right now they are already scarce, and the people lack the local knowledge about this traditional food. Like the things I'm talking here, many people do not know. Very few know who have interfaced with their elderly people. Because for me, I am blessed that my grandmother, my mother, were able to show me the things and tell me their value. That's how I got to know, and now I teach other farmers in Soroti and Amuria. So we need to be supported to document this local knowledge. Document about all the different vegetables that we have as local food, the chadois, the amarantha, chukamba, which we call a kobo, all of them. They are traditional, their values, nutritional and medicinal, how they are prepared, how they are preserved, how the seed is kept. The knowledge needs to be documented. Then we need to be supported to be doing these community seed fairs. They should be down there in the rural areas, because now you see, like here in Hotel Africana, very few people are here to learn, and those are the ones who even at least projects are helping to learn. But there are those who are not in any project. We expect them also to at least get access to this information. So if they put these kind of events out there in the communities where it is open, entry is free, people will have opportunity to access information. And then we do cooking demonstrations, demonstrate how this food is prepared, how we extract the soil, the oil, how we keep the seeds and so on. That is what they need to do. They need to scale it up. And then also keeping the seeds like this one. Keeping seed like this one. This is the seed for spider plant. In order to, to keep these seeds. People cannot know, people will always be harvesting and they don't allow it to grow to maturity to a level of it having seed. So for us to be able to keep it and improve access, community seed banks is what government needs to embrace.
Do you have some now?
Yes, we have a community seed bank in Soroti called the Damasco Community Seed Bank in Ochulo sub-county in Soroti district. We have another one in Amuria, in a place called Otubet, yes, near Orungo. So if these community seed banks become many, and then they put facilities like the containers, they restore these, people restore growing the gourds, restore growing the cucumbers, encourage people and reduce these things of only promoting the improved. Then that is how we shall be able to restore the indigenous seeds and food. And then also government needs to be very serious. The government should become serious and stop the seeds, the chemicals, the things that come from other countries. Because Uganda as a country is very rich. What we have is enough diversity. We don't need to keep bringing things from other countries. We have what we are not even able to finish. The bushes which used to exist for harvesting some wild food, like that turmeric. There is the other local coconut. Those are things you would get in the bushes there in the shrubs. But now you find that every place is cleared. So we need to have a serious policy. Government needs to see how to scale up this indigenous food. By doing that, we'll be able to improve even the health. Now people are struggling, spending the little money you have for treatment every now and then. And yet if we eat this food, this is all medicine to ourselves. You eat your different varieties of beans, like this bean. This is a local bean called araka. we just it existed before, but right now it is very hard to get, and yet it matures within just 2 months is ready for harvest. 60 days it's ready, and you cook it very fast. Even now we can start cooking these beans, and before you finish their stalls, the beans is ready. Yes, these beans.
The beans are called the araka.
Yes, and these beans, if you want, if you don't have even money for tomatoes, onions, you have salt. Put your salt, and you'll make very nice sauce.
Buti akaseera kano tulijja kwogera ku ne mwami Mukiibi. Mwami Mukiibi ono akola n'ekitongole ekya Pera mu Uganda. Abapera mu Uganda n'abatesitese omusomo guno ogw'okusomesa abantu ku nsigo dhiri enzaaliranwa, the traditional seeds and n'enkola eya agro-ecology. Atukobereku nteekateeka ki balina era buzibu ki bwe balifuna.
Nti ensigo zaffe tezirina buzibu, wabula ate z'ensigo ezisobola okutujja mu bwavu. Zokka ziri ensigo endala zisiga bwavu kuba tosobola kuddamu zisimba. Ekyo kye kisooka. Ekyokubiri, okukumaakuma abalimi ne babeera wamu ng'ensigo eziba zeetaagibwa mu bungi, abalimi basobola ozigattagatta wamu ne tuzisootinga. Tuzimbye seed banks eziwerako. Seed banks mu Buyikwe, seed banks mu Mukono, seed banks Elira n'ewalala. So abalimi basobola okulima ensigo ezo eziba zeetaagibwa mu bungi. Ekyokusatu kwe kulaba nga tuyambako gavumenti okutuukiriza ebigendererwa byayo, naye nga tuyita mu nsigo zino mu nnima eyaffe ey'ekintabuli n'ensigo ennansi. Ekyokusatu kwe kulaba nti mu restaurants ez'enjawulo ne mawoteeri abantu baddamu ne baddayo mu bantu ne batandika okuddamu okufumba emmere yaffe ennansi. Tulina restaurants ezisukka mu 24 mu Uganda nga bano balima emmere yaffe eri nansangwa nga amakobe, nga balugu, kyetutumula, nga empafu n'ebintu ebirala eby'enjawulo okulaba nga tebiggwa ku masowaani gaffe. Then ekindi tubaire tukayinamu abalimi bankobye ekizibu nti abantu gavumenti weriba wanga ensigo diri enongoseddamu ate daleetera abalimi okwenda okudifuuwera ekikontagana n'enkola eya agro-ecology. Ekizibu ekyokubiri nti n'abagaba ensigo eza gavumenti ebiseera ebisinga bagaba ziri enkolerere, tebatera tunuulira nnyo ensigo ezaffe. So nkubiriza abagaba ensigo mu balimi oba bawa abalimi ensigo basooke tunuulira ensigo ezaffe ennansi, kuba ensigo yokka gy'owa omulimi n'aterekako n'addamu n'asimba sizoni ejja. Alex Bambona, Assistant Commissioner mu Food and Nutrition Ministry ya Agro-ecology, ensonga zino aditwizeemu bulungi.
Tutikitandika lumu kandi ffe nga gavumenti twatandise ekibayita agro-ecology strategy, era bali mu kubaga agro-ecology strategy egenda kutugaidinga how bwe enkwatagana yaffe na stakeholders mu kupromoting agro-ecology. Kakati strategy eyo ejja kutuwa road map bwe tuna promoting agro-ecology, naye kati ekintu kino tuyinza kikola lumu munange. Ekintu kino kina kubeera na starting point. Currently government tegaananga agro-ecology naye tupromotinga side by side. Naye kati saawa eno seed system manyi kati watona bakupromotinga ekintu investment bagyanalizinga nga baagala kupromotinga olina kutegeera nti system eri developed. Seed system ya agro-ecology product era already developed. Tukyalina olutalo olunene nnyo okupromotinga ebintu ebyo. Kakati nga olowooza kupromotinga indigenous food seeds, ekitegeeza tulina kutandikira ku seed system.
Olwaleero tutyo bwe tutambwire mu programu yaffe eno eyakungula tulingirire ku balimi abalisobola okukuuma ebyo bye tulina mu maka gaife, okukuuma ensigo edasookawo, okukuuma emmere eyasookawo, wasobola okuba ate nga oliisa famire yo. Ndikusaba nti niwena ali eyo ng'oli mulimi osobola okuba ekitundutundu ku nteekateeka zino edda okuuma ensigo daife ddire enansi edasookawo ne mu maka ago olye emmere eyo eyamba omubiri, cause food is treatment. Ate osobola otandika okola very addition nti onaakolesa emigogo yakolamu emikeeka nti omukeeka omulala gwa mitwalo 12 and is getting money. So niwena okisobola. Ninze Samuel Mwesigwa.